What's up? Good afternoon, America. It's your boy Prime, and it's about damn time. Now, I had to make this video because, I've been reading a few comments about the Mystro. You know what I'm saying? About the Mystro app. And I gotta say, I see some positive stuff. I see a lot of negative stuff. So I think I definitely see more negative stuff than it should. But I'm not surprised, and the reason being is because I knew this a long time ago when they first came out and said they wanted to implement a price structure about this. I was like, that's gonna be hard because a lot of Uber and Lyft drivers are so damn tight, so damn cheap. I said this on a prior video before, almost a year ago now. So go check that out. Definitely check that video out, okay? Because I said in that video that you gotta spend money to make money, okay? Can't be cheap. Listen, I can tell you with 100% certainty that if you spend money, you will make more money if you invest it into the right stuff. Now, that's the key. Okay. But one thing's for sure: if you give little, you'll get little. Okay. So, with that being said, I don't understand why people think $100 is a lot of money. It's a drop in the bucket because it's nothing. If you out here doing rideshare, $100 should not be a problem for you. Okay. It shouldn't. And the reason why I say that is because you're out here and you should be able to manage that. Okay? Full-time drivers, part-time drivers, whatever. You gotta keep in mind this is a business expense. You get this money back when you file your taxes. If you don't have something like Share or QuickBooks, then you're losing money. You're just killing yourself. You need QuickBooks, self-employed. I pay $16 a month for it. It's basically like my accountant. It's an app, and it basically puts every expense that I make into a category. So when at the end of the day, at the end of the year, I can print that off, bring it to my CPA, and these are the deductions I'll get. Okay, it's gonna save you money. So you write that stuff off. Like, people act like $100 is so much. Listen, I always tell new drivers that ask me questions about whatever, anything. I tell them the first thing I say, safety is my number one priority. Okay. Of course, money is definitely on my list, but it's not number one. Safety. Me getting home safe is my number one priority. So that's why I have a camera. That's why I wrote that off as a business expense. That's why I got my money back. That's why I did not lose any money. Same thing with Mystro. It's a tool that you need. Okay, it's a tool that you need. Come on now. It automatically accepts trips. It keeps your eye on the road. Now, where I disagree with the Mystro team is, will it make you more money? I don't think so. I have been driving with it since day one. I am a beta tester. It's made me the same amount of money. But as it has, made my life easier. I don't have to sit there and be, thinking about, should I get this one or whatever. It just accepts it and I keep it moving. It's safer. I don't think you can put a price tag on safety. So $100 a month, not a month. If it was a month, then that'd be a lot. It's $100 a year. Okay, and if you were a beta tester, it's $50, half off. It's what, $15 a month. For beta testers is $10 a month. I mean, you might as well go for the annual, right? It's a no-brainer. But either way, it's safety. You can't put a price tag on safety. Now, a few things I would like to see Mystro get better at is that I have had an issue with the Lyft request that you get 30 minutes away or 21 minutes away, and and my parameters is 11 minutes away and it's still accepting them. I did email Mystro about that, and they said they know about the issue. They're working on fixing it. So that's the only issue that I have. That's like an issue. Now, the other thing I would like to see the Mystro team perfect is that map. Like when you launch the app, the first thing you see is a map, and it says San Francisco. I don't live in San Francisco. Okay. So that's, whatever. No big deal. You can always scroll it over to where you need to scroll it over to, and you good, right? Cool. But what is the purpose for that map, though? That's the thing. It has no actual purpose at all. What I would like to see is that basically like the passenger app, I would like to see it integrated with Uber and Lyft and have cars, Uber and Lyft cars on the map. That way you know where the cars are at on both platforms at the same time. But I just don't think that's going to happen. But hey, hopefully, Uberman or somebody will think about that. I don't know. That's just my thought about that, right? So, other than that, I mean, it works fine. It does what it needs to do. It accepts rides, and it's keeping me more efficient. Does it make me more money? The answer to that is no. Doesn't make me more money. Okay? But I wanted to read off a few negative comments that I heard, that I seen on the Mystro app in the Play Store. For the Mystro app in the Play Store, okay? So I'm going to be reading over here, and the words are very small, so bear with me, okay? So this guy, his name is, and I'm going to call out names too, because you put it on here, this is public knowledge, calling you out. This guy named, he really didn't put his real name on here, but Uber Dad. He says that it's not worth the money. They want to charge for a subscription, still continues to glitch, and isn't like you can't do it better yourself. Now, first and foremost, they have pretty much scratched the surface on all those glitches. You don't really have that issue anymore, Mr. Uber Dad. That's number one. Number two, you cannot do it better than that. There's no way. Come on, because the safety is still there. You're still poking at your phone and you're not looking at the road. Because if you look in here, you only got two eyes. And last time I checked, both your eyes focus on the same exact thing at the same time. You can't look here and look here at the same. You just can't do that. It's not physically possible. So for somebody to say that, to me, that's saying, how stupid can a person be? That's just stupid. Stupidity in a handbox. Come on. There's no way you can do it better. Come on. Stop it. So, and then somebody said on here that it's a damn shame how basically Mystro team is putting, comments on here. Who cares? So what? I mean, who doesn't do that? You know what I'm saying? People do that for their web pages, all that stuff. Come on. People do it for a lot of things. I had a friend that actually asked me to put a comment on I forgot the name of that one site, but comment up there for him. I did. So what? Okay, it is a great app though. If you used it, it's a great app. If you hating on it, that's because number one, you're a big old hater and you're cheap as shit. I'm just gonna call you out. That's what you are. Okay. All right, so here I got the guy's name is Zach Richardson. He says, in no way will this app make you any more money. I'm with you. I don't think it will make you any more money, okay? Sure it makes it slightly more convenient to switch between apps. Not slightly. Not slightly. It does it. It does it, okay? It does the job. You don't have to worry about doing anything, right? Okay, and I do mean slightly. Stop it. This will only cost you money, seeing you as you have to pay to use it. All right, so essentially, he doesn't understand being a businessman, right? Think about this for a second. If you are the owner of a franchise of McDonald's, you own your franchise, but the name McDonald's is not something that you have ownership in. You have a stake in that, basically, right? So, whatever the people at top of McDonald's Corporation says how they want their food prepared, everything, you got to follow those procedures. That's just how it is, right? Okay. Now, how you run your business, that's on you. Okay. So, you got to run your business the right way. Now, this is a way that you can run your business very efficient. And besides, you are not being caught. This is not costing you anything. It's costing you to one time, and then when it's tax time, you get your money back 100%. It's called a business expense, people. Everything that you have done from driving your car, putting gas in it, air filters, brakes, tires, rotors, whatever that's all business expense. It's to keep your car rolling, it's to keep your business going. You write that stuff off on your taxes. You don't end up paying for that stuff. It's crazy. Let's see. Now, this is the one I really wanted to talk about. Dean, he says, this was actually a couple days ago too. Dean said this: $15 a month fee, no thanks. $4.99 would be acceptable. I beta tested this app, not worth the money. Not worth the monthly fee. First of all, Dean, if they only had it for $4.99, they wouldn't make any money. There's no money in that. They need money so they can develop, so they can hire more developers, and they can make the app even more pristine. Don't you want the app to be fully functional and have all the different features that you want to see the app develop? Okay, so $4.99 is not going to get that done, sir. Sorry. I just don't see how $4 or $5 a month is going to generate enough money from only 10,000 people have the app right now. 10,000. That's just not enough money. And the monthly is not the way to go. But for them, it is the way to go because they make more money off the monthly than they would the annual. So it makes more sense to do the annual from a consumer perspective. But from the developers and the people that develop this app, they would love for you to do the monthly because they would make more money in the long run. And since there's no commitment, you can always opt out. It's like Netflix, baby. You can just, if you don't want to do it this month, you don't got to do it this month. If you know if you're going to do it some months and some months you're going to take a break, then perfect. It makes sense. But even the annual would make more sense then because you're not paying for it every single month if you break it down like that. Only $50. You're not really paying for it every single month. Okay? You like paying for pretty much not even half the year. Okay? So, as an independent business owner, you guys got to make your own decisions. You got to make your own decisions on what makes sense to you. To the drivers that only have one app, you only have Lyft, you're only using Uber. Well, it makes sense there too because it automatically accepts your trip. You don't have to touch anything. And with Lyft, what's so beautiful about Lyft, as soon as it accepts your trip, it's so seamless. It goes right into navigation. You don't have to touch your phone at all. All you got to do is just go and get the person. Now, with Uber, you do have to press the button, but now they got the new app where it automatically still tells you what turn left here or keep straight. So you still know where you're going as soon as it accepts. You know exactly where to turn. Okay. Now you can hit that button. I'm hearing that they are working on something where it's going to automatically just touch that navigation button for you and automatically navigate through Uber for you. or whatever you use, Google Waze or whatever, it's gonna automatically do that for you. And they got some other features they're coming out with where you can switch navigations from Waze to Google. You can kind of go back and forth, and some other feature that they was mentioning about. But bottom line, people, it is a business expense. That means you pay today and you get your money back later. You're literally being reimbursed for this. You're not paying for anything. Listen, I have said this before. Uber and Lyft drivers are probably the cheapest peoples on the face of the planet. They're cheap as shit. Nobody. Listen, I pick up passengers all the time. They always tell me the same thing. You the first driver I had. I done took hundreds of Ubers, hundreds of Lyft, and I have never seen a driver have a camera. And I'm thinking, what? Why don't you have a camera in your car yet? Are you seriously? You listen. Driving Uber and Lyft, passengers around without a camera, it's like diving head first with no protection into a pool of gonorrhea. Why would you do such a thing? Something bad is gonna eventually happen. My camera has prevented people from even thinking about it. Okay, I can tell you that now, because since I had it, no problems. None like that escalated or whatever. So, I mean, $80. I done seen cameras for $50. Like 80, 90 bucks. What, like, you seriously? This is just like same thing like with this $100. This camera is a one-time fee. And y'all won't invest in it. You can get your money back in the long run. So you end up breaking even off of this. And you still don't think it's worth it. I just don't get it. When you could purchase something, how many times have you went to Walmart, bought something at Walmart, and then somehow you got reimbursed for it? Not many times in your entire life. Well, guess what? If you own your own business, the federal government will they give you your money back. Why is that such a hard thing to understand, people? You know what I'm saying? Why? I just don't get it. I just can't fathom the thinking of some Uber and Lyft drivers. I don't think that most drivers know about business. They don't have no clue about running a business. They don't know nothing about it. All right, so it's 18 minutes strong. I knew this was going to be a pretty lengthy video. Hope you guys are able to stay in there with me. Like, comment, subscribe, share my video. I'm going to end it on that note. Stop being so damn cheap. Drivers out there, come on now. It's $100. You get your money back. Jeez. You know what to do. This is your boy Prime, and it's been my damn time. And don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time. I'm out this joint.